my cut card.
We gotta clack it. We gotta make it clap.
Who should introduce us today?
Let's switch it up today. Let's have Mason introduce us.
All right, bet, let's do it.
Ready?
All right, wait till I shut the door to go to.
Yeah,
We understand.
We're not.
Yeah,
rookies.
we
know
do.
the
We've been
protocol.
doing this.
Every time I've been shutting the door, I hear David, hey, welcome to Game On.
Well, yeah, you said every time you shut the door.
Yeah,
you
we
said
do
when the
this.
door
Watch,
shut.
we're about to.
We're all recording, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope
Oh,
so.
audio
my God.
recording.
Red. All right.
All
right.
I
then.
see red.
Fight.
All right, this is David. Welcome to Game On.
This is not.
Little does he know Mason's doing it. Dumb it.
All righty, we all good?
Yep.
Everybody good?
Yep.
All right.
Let's get it going.
Here we go. Welcome back to Game On, everybody. My name is Mason. Joining me today are
David.
Braden.
And Daniel.
we.
Game on! Game on!
Are here talking today professional sports as we did DHS. We filmed that on Monday, so today is Wednesday. We're now talking professional sports. We got NFL coming up, MLB. We got some NHL today, and
And
then
we got some awards.
basketball soon. And we're also introducing a new segment. We got some awards that we're to give out
Yeah.
to certain professional athletes for this week. So we'll go ahead. We'll start. First game this week was the Unk Bowl.
Yes.
The Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This was an absolute great game. This was
It was.
it was a great game. You know, it was the two oldest quarterbacks, two 40-year-old quarterbacks in the AFC North. Joe Flacco obviously just got traded from the Browns to the Bengals, and frankly, he looked like a whole different quarterback.
Yes, he
you know,
Yeah.
when he was with the Browns, it was a good game for Joe Flacco. It was 160 yards and a touchdown. But he comes out playing for the Bengals. He goes for 400 yards almost and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was so the Bengals end up getting a close win, 33-31, over division-leading Steelers.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
No, it's kind of crazy because it's the first time I feel like Joe Flacco in his career's had like true receivers on his team.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Especially- yeah, like a
T. Higgins and
superstar.
Jamar Chase and-
Took it to the end of his career to finally.
yeah. He's 41 years old and he
'Cause-
finally gets a superstar receiver.
All right. But one thing I'll say about this game, it definitely exceeded my expectations.
For
'Cause
sure.
100%.
Yeah.
If you ask the average NFL fan, if you expected Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers in their rightful age of being in their 40s to give us a great primetime game, I would have told you were lying.
No, especially with T.J. Watt. I think Trey Henderson was hurt, but T.J. Watt, you know, he was completely shut down. I feel like that was gonna affect Joe Flacco, but he was a non-factor that game. So I think that's really what helped Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Was the protection. Is the best we've probably seen for the Bengals ever since Joe Burrow's been drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joe Burrow's coming back, not this month, probably in December.
Yeah,
sometime in
Yeah.
December.
later in the year. If the
So-
Bengals
Yeah.
But
make a
depending
playoff
on
push,
that, yeah, I was gonna say,
forgot
would he
about
even
Joe
play
Burrow,
the rest of the
honestly.
year?
yeah, I don't think he will. I think it'll be like if he'll come back for like the playoffs.
Yeah,
If it's playoffs, yeah.
But who? I mean,
they
if
gotta win, though.
who knows what? Okay, what if crazy reality? What if Joe Flacco just keeps playing like this all year and the Bengals end up making the playoffs? Like Joe Burrow coming back
I
off,
wouldn't play
off a
him.
turf toe injury. Do you just ride it out with Joe Flacco, or
Yeah.
or do you? I mean, obviously Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow. So do you put him right back in, or if Joe Flacco keeps balling, do you ride out Joe Flacco? Like
Do you
I
want-
say right out Joe Flacco. He's right now. Joe Burrow's the future to save him.
You want Sleepy Joe or Joe Shiesty?
Yeah.
Sleepy Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I would
If
be.
he keeps playing like this.
Yeah, it'd definitely be an interesting scenario. That's a good hypothetical, but I don't know. That'd be something to see. But as far as this game goes, it was good. Pittsburgh drops to 4-2 now, so they're still leading the division. So it is still their division to lose. But
It was a good
Yeah.
shakeup for the division, though. I think
It was.
the Bengals definitely needed that win.
Yeah.
So it definitely had a
Yeah.
good old mix-up.
yep. All right, we're gonna move on. Go to our next game on the slate. The Philadelphia Eagles go into Minnesota and beat the Vikings 28-22.
I'll
This-
take it away.
go ahead,
I'll
Dave.
take away on this game. As you see, when A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts can connect, good things happen for the Eagles.
When A.J.
Yeah.
Brown
Hey,
gets
he
the
finally
ball.
had a good game.
We've been
Yep.
saying
When
it
they
all
finally
year.
let Jalen Hurts throw.
Well, when Jalen Hurts chooses
When he-
to
when he-
throw.
yeah, when he-
wants
Yeah,
to-
when he
Yeah.
chooses to throw.
Yeah.
Good things happen. This game was pretty good. These are some teams that we may see deep in the playoffs for the
Yep.
NFC. This could be a potential
Divisional or
divisional
wild card game.
championship, whatever it may be. These teams may see each other again this season.
Could
Yeah.
be.
I won't doubt it.
But to talk about some lowlights for the Eagles, Saquon Barkley, I don't know what's happened to him over these past couple
No.
weeks.
Yeah.
He's
I
just
wouldn't
been shut
even
down.
give him top 10 this year, to be honest.
Let's see how he finishes, but it's not looking good.
No, yeah, it's not at all. I feel
Nah.
like every team has kind of done a good job of stacking the box and playing the run against the Eagles, kind of minimizing Saquon Barkley after he goes for over 2,000 all-purpose last year. They're like, all right, we're gonna make Jalen Hurts throw the ball. We're gonna make everybody else on this team beat us. We're gonna limit Saquon Barkley. And frankly, the Eagles' play calling hasn't helped him either. Like
No.
they're like I've seen so many videos and like so many people sound off on the Eagles' offensive coordinator just because it's like what are you doing? Like you have AJ Brown, you have Saquon Barkley, and you can't get 200 yards of offense in a game.
Real.
So
Yeah.
it's like
1,000%.
yeah. So Eagles' play calling hasn't really helped. Saquon Barkley also, I mean, it's also like obviously he has such great expectations because of what he did last year, but now it's like he's definitely taking a step down from
Yeah,
last
I
year
think
for sure.
Teams are
One-
definitely. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think when the lights get too bright for Nick Sirianni, I think because last year everybody struggled to just shut down Saquon. I think that's why they won Super Bowls because no one knew what to do. But if you look back to 2 years ago, they were on this high horse, and then they fizzled out towards the end of the year because the lights started to get too bright. They had this high expectation. Everybody shut down Saquon. So now he actually has to call plays and not just toss it back to Saquon. You can kind of see where they struggle with the offense.
Yeah, teams that play, like the Eagles and the Ravens respectfully with Derrick Henry, they played for this
Buns.
now. The first couple years. What?
You just called Derrick Henry buns.
No, I did not. I did not call
No,
him.
that's what
Oh,
Daniel
that's what
said.
Daniel said.
Daniel said buns.
So yeah, they played for.
Dave,
Lamar
Dave.
Jackson's
I
not
feel
expected to return.
He's staring in my soul right now. I can feel
Oh,
it.
Dave just.
I'm not looking.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Sorry, Braden.
I'll do it with you.
Brandon, go
Okay.
ahead. Brandon, go ahead.
So-
Let's go.
No, teams are ready for it now. The first couple years they were with the teams. Oh shoot, what are we gonna do? They're all new. We know they're top 5 running backs in the league now. They've dropped. I can't take it. I can't take it. So now teams plan for it. Like the Vikings did a great job. Teams the Eagles have played a couple weeks ago. Who did the Eagles lose to? It was the
Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos.
yeah, it was the
Broncos.
Broncos definitely handled the
And
run
who
well.
else? It was
Giants.
Giants,
Oh my
right.
God,
They got
Giants
killed.
absolute belt. Yeah, we
Killed
didn't
by
talk
the
about
Giants.
that
That's
last
right,
week
that's
during our off week,
Or
but
off week. That was our bye week.
Yeah.
But they
yeah, that was our
definitely
bye week.
I know the Ravens don't have Lamar Jackson right now with his little fake hamstring injury, but
He's back on Sunday.
No,
the Bears.
it says he's questionable
Yeah,
still.
I don't know if he will.
Bro, y'all see the TikTok of Lamar Jackson at some like food truck?
What?
He just wants to enjoy life. Don't
So he just wants to enjoy life instead of play football.
that dude?
Sounds like Johnny
he's-
Manziel.
You know what? He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, so we're not even worried
Ooh.
about that.
Nah, he
Wow.
probably will. He probably
It's
will.
Hall of Fame.
anywho,
Yeah, he could retire right now and be a Hall of Famer for sure, though.
First ballot.
the Ravens and the Eagles both need to find something new with their running backs to kind of shake it up a little bit so they can keep their image of doing good with their running backs and producing good running backs. So to
Yeah.
keep it.
Understood.
Speaking of Johnny Manziel, I saw something the other day that Baker Mayfield is a sober Johnny Manziel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Pretty good comparison.
That
I would
is.
say as far as like personality and the way they
for
like
sure,
the
for
explosive play style, yeah, I would
For
say.
sure.
Didn't they both go to Oklahoma too?
No.
No.
Johnny
What was it?
Manziel
was
went to
Texas
Texas
A&M.
A&M.
Texas,
Yeah.
yeah, Zane.
They both play.
Baker Mayfield was
Yeah.
to Texas Tech and then transferred over.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that is a good little comparison. I like
Yeah,
that.
I see it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that? I think I showed you that. Or
I think you
showed someone
did.
else.
Yeah, you showed me it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both Browns quarterbacks could have been great, but
Yeah. But they
Browns are
weren't. But the
That's
Browns are
okay.
the Browns.
Y'all got
Browns are
Dylan
Browns.
Gabriel. Y'all be chilling.
no, we're not.
No, Dylan Gabriel is absolutely atrocious.
He is. Yeah.
If we could put Quinshon Juggins at quarterback and running back, I would.
Yeah.
Well, one last thing I want to say about this game, I saw this recently on online. Maybe it was TikTok. Some people say Saquon Barkley has the Madden curse. Now, if
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
are not familiar with the Madden curse, it's
Ugh.
where the Madden cover athlete for the new Madden of the new year, he's on the cover, and then he just struggles like the
Yeah,
following.
just have a
Also,
bad
yeah.
year.
So
Either they have a bad year or they're injured. But I did see that NFL and EA did update their contracts. So I think they have another like 10+ year contract.
good luck.
So hopefully Madden, I mean, it's 20, was it 26? 26 is actually good, but hopefully.
Yeah,
Who's
but
at
yeah.
25? CMC's on 25, right?
25.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
I
hurt.
got 25.
He
then.
got hurt last year.
Yeah.
No, I thought
And then-
25 was Allen.
He
Or
was
is
24.
He's 24.
He's
He was 24, and he just kind of had a down year. They lost in the playoffs. I mean, he's still Josh Allen.
Yeah,
so.
with Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
I
Josh
mean,
Allen is the
MVP
GOAT.
last year. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, cover curse is definitely real. It's
it
definitely
has
real.
to be. Yeah,
Definitely real.
And yeah, Saquon so far he's been struggling.
Mhm.
But hopefully, I like Saquon, so I hope he rights
do
the
too.
ship. I hope he
Yeah.
turns it around and has a good year.
EA, if you're listening, please don't put Myles Garrett on the cover. I don't want him to hurt
He's never
himself.
going to.
When was the last time they put a defensive player on the cover? It's been forever.
I think it was Richard Sherman.
Yep, Richard Sherman.
like
In
20
2015, Richard Sherman.
It's Madden 16, I think it was.
No,
I think
15.
so.
16 was Odell.
It was the original
Yeah,
Madden.
you're right.
No, 13.
15.
No, 13 was Calvin Johnson.
13
Yeah, because I think ever
Yeah,
since then,
13 was Megatron.
It's been
Yeah.
like Mahomes, Lamar, CMC.
Brady,
Yeah,
Gronk.
Tom Brady, Gronk was on it.
Odell.
Antonio Brown was 2019.
20 was Mahomes.
20 was Mahomes, yep.
20
Yep.
was Mahomes. 22
21.
was Brady and Mahomes. 21
Lamar.
21 was Lamar because he won
23.
MVP. 23 would have been.
23.
Who was 23?
No, 23
Terry
was
Glenn?
Allen. 24 was
No, no,
CMC,
no.
and 25.
Hang on, we got Google
know.
at the tip of our fingers.
Was 23 TJ Watt?
No.
I don't.
Oh no, he is on a Madden cover. It was
I could have
TJ
swore
Watt.
TJ Watt was
No,
on a Madden
I think
cover.
it is TJ Watt. He's right.
Oh, it's John Madden.
Oh,
John
that.
Madden was 23.
23.
Yeah, because
Where am I getting TJ Watt
No,
from?
TJ
Yeah,
Watt
yeah,
is on a
yeah.
Madden
Hang
cover.
on.
I could have swore he is. Or maybe it's like NFL Live is what TJ Watt is on.
It might be. I swear TJ's on Madden.
That's
That's
that's a it's a fake one. That's a fan one.
I don't know if he's a.
So
Huh.
Maybe
We've both
I'm
seen
just-
the
maybe I'm
we've
just
both
bugging
seen the
then.
fake one because I think it's one where he has like his leg up or something, like his sack
I
setting.
don't know, but I could have swore.
I could have sworn. I know Richard Sherman was on it in 15, and then
Yeah.
16 was Odell.
So Sherman
was
must.
it was it
he
that one
must
you guys
have-
probably saw? No, that's on the Madden 25 though. So I don't know then.
I don't know. Yeah, I
No.
honestly have no clue.
No
but,
clue.
Yeah, maybe
Where's
Sherman.
the-
I think Sherman was the last.
Sherman
so it's
was.
been a
It was
while.
It was like that one you guys saw.
Because Richard Sherman was.
No.
No, I
No.
literally never.
No.
I don't know.
All right.
Either way,
Uh,
Madden curse is real.
All right,
But yeah,
anywho.
hasn't been a defensive player in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Richard
Sherman.
It
Yeah,
was on,
and then they ended up losing in the Super Bowl.
Richard
Yeah, the
Sherman,
LOB
'cause
Madden.
that was the original Madden 25 because they had a right. That was the 25 year anniversary. of
No,
Madden.
It was Barry Sanders
2016 was the one with it had Barry Sanders on it.
on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was on the first Madden cover.
Yep.
And then they
Yeah,
brought.
he was on
Oh no
Madden
no no!
like
It was
zero.
Adrian
it was-
Peterson.
AP was.
It was
25.
AP.
It was
yeah.
AP. Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You're
Barry
right.
Sanders was in there somewhere.
The alternate was AP, and then the actual one was OBJ
Yeah.
for 16.
Yeah. And then
All right.
17 was Gronk. All right. Anywho.
Getting a little
All right, back
sidetracked. So back on real NFL football. This game probably is an argument for game of the year. Honestly.
Yeah,
Bro.
it just completely shocked me.
Like, yeah, great game. Crazy comeback from the Broncos. Broncos win 33-32, scoring 33 points in the fourth
Fourth
quarter.
quarter.
The
Bo
Giants,
Nix.
yeah, Bo Nix led the comeback.
2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. First ever NFL quarterback to do it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, It was a crazy game.
Insane.
Crazy
And
game.
they were like the first ever team to do that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
biggest fourth quarter comeback in NFL
I mean,
history.
I was expecting the Broncos to blow out Nick Benito, PS2 in that secondary. I didn't,
Yeah, they gave up 32 points in 3 quarters.
I
I
think-
feel like as an NFL offense, if you score 32 points and you lose, like that's not on the offense.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
definitely a defensive thing.
Yeah, it's.
No.
But even in the fourth quarter, the Broncos defense just flipped a switch. I think Nick Benito had 2 sacks in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart threw 2 picks.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
he's young, he's a rookie, so he's gonna make those mistakes.
I
and
mean,
the Broncos
third
capitalized.
start?
To what?
Third start.
Yeah, I think so.
I think if he'd started, I think if Russ played maybe 2 games or 1 game even, or they just put him, I feel like they could probably be second place right now in the
Yeah.
East.
And Russ is mad now because he called out Sean.
Oh yeah,
Payton.
I saw
Did you
that.
see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, a character or classless.
He
or
was like,
something?
yeah, he was like saying he's classless and he's still like social media chase, like quote chasing basically from the media.
Yeah.
Because even though he's been a coach for like 30 years, he's still like
Yeah,
going
Super
out of
Bowl
his way to
winning.
like make fun of a player and like
Mhm.
stuff like that. So good for Russ, good for Russ
Yeah.
for that.
Center
Yeah.
business, bro.
He's got nothing better to do. He's not starting. or
Right, exactly. Yeah,
anything,
he's
so.
the,
Yeah.
probably QB3.
He's just there to collect the paycheck.
No,
He
he's
is.
2.
He
Remember? Oh, was it this game or
yeah,
the Eagles
technically he is
game?
too. It was the Eagles game he came
Yeah.
in. So yeah, I guess
And threw
technically
a
he
pick
is.
already.
Yeah,
Wow.
He got booed off the field.
yeah, Buddha.
Yeah. Dable was yelling at the medical team to clear.
Yeah,
to go
which
back in.
by the way, you actually can't do that. That's like a
Yeah,
fine.
that's
It's supposed to be
legal,
a
yeah.
fine. You're not like no coach or like player personnel is allowed in the blue tent.
Mhm.
It's like only the
That's
doctors.
right,
Yeah.
So like technically, Dable should have been like fined or ejected from the game or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
you're not. And then even Cam Scatabo went in there. You also just can't do that, especially if you're
Yeah.
not hurt.
That's
Where's
like-
New York out here calling this stuff? I hear with the
Yeah.
Chiefs and Lions game last week calling BS flags, and they can't do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah. So
Yeah, it's not fun being ejected. Trust me, I
No.
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
But yeah, so back on
He hit me first.
back on the game. Giants defense just absolutely collapses in the fourth quarter. Jackson Dart 2 costly turnovers. You know, he said that can't happen after the game, which, you know, it's good that he's taking accountability, and
You like that, yeah.
you know, that's always good. But I mean, you have to score. You have to get a field goal in the fourth quarter to win the game, and you can't. And you let the Broncos come all the way back down from 32.
That's crazy. It's like that's dang near up there. Even though 28-3 was a Super Bowl, like this game is dang near up there. With
Yeah.
that.
It is.
Yeah.
It has to
Th-
be.
This is like something where it's like you're like playing Madden or NCAA. You sim the game to the fourth quarter, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna come back because I'm down 32-0. I don't want to lose. You scored 33 points.
Yeah.
It's like a Madden. It's literally like a video game comeback.
Uh-huh.
It
And
has to be.
it's kind of like the one of my other favorite games from a couple years ago was the Colts and Vikings game.
Yes,
the Colts
Yes,
are up
the
30.
Vikings
Colts are up like what 30?
30 or
I
33.
think it was 30 or 31. I think it was
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
And then
Came all the way back. Vikings came
Exactly.
I
all
think
the way
that's the
back.
end.
back.
Justin Jefferson had the crazy catch where he's like halfway on the ground in between
Yeah.
like 3 defenders.
I think so. Yeah.
That was a really good.
Yeah,
game.
that was a good game. But yeah,
2023 was a good year for football.
it was.
It
It
really
was.
was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
We
exactly
had
like that.
prime Kirko chains on the Vikings.
Did he tear his ACL day? No, not ACL. It was
I think it was his Achilles.
Achilles.
Achilles was 24.
Yeah,
No,
24.
24
Yeah.
was
No, he's on the
it was
Falcons. So it would have been his last year with Minnesota.
Yeah, so that was 23.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was pretty
About
bad.
25
Injury
years
too.
on the
yeah,
Falcons.
yeah. This was definitely
I don't know.
a great
yeah,
game.
2 years on the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've already said it. Crazy comeback.
Mhm.
Jackson Dart struggled a little bit in the fourth quarter, and the Giants' defense just completely collapsed.
Just can't have that happen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
can't have that. Especially their defense has been so good all year.
I know. They should have kept Xavier McKinney, though, at safety.
Nah,
Shut up.
keep him in Green Bay. Keep him in Green Bay. Speaking of Green Bay, moving on to our next game, the Green Bay Packers go in to Glendale, Arizona,
I like that
And
segue he just did.
squeak
That-
out.
that was good.
That was good transition. Yeah. Go into Glendale, Arizona to take on the Cardinals, and they squeak out the win, 27-23. This was Micah Parsons' first legacy game as a Packer. had 3 sacks, could have had a 4th one, but ended up getting the hip drop penalty, so they called it back. So Micah Parsons balled out 3 sacks, had like a couple TFLs, 5 tackles. He actually now passed Jamar Chase in tackles on the year. Jamar Chase going into this game had more solo tackles than Micah Parsons, but
Yes.
not anymore. Not anymore.
That's
Now-
right.
now
oh
Micah
my
Brown.
God.
So now Micah Parsons is ahead of Jamar Chase in solo tackles.
I definitely think this game gave all Green Bay Packers fans a heart attack a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was going to say, I mean, the way their defense is, Micah Parsons, I mean, he was a game record, but just rest of the defense kind of got sloppy throughout the game.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to blow out Arizona, man. Jacoby Brissett back
Yeah.
up. What are they on? Like, their 4th-string running back now?
Something like that.
So,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's,
even-
it's
I
like
don't
some
even
dude I'd never heard of, and he actually like ran pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But it was Jacoby Brissett looked really good. He
Yeah,
was
he
just
looked like his
dicing us
college
up.
form, yeah.
He did. It was like
Where do you go to college? Like,
I actually don't know.
I think, wasn't he a Heisman candidate, though, or something?
I have no. I'm not. Even,
I don't know.
Not familiar.
Honestly,
with
I was
Brissett.
not really tapped into Jacoby Brissett.
No,
He's just a
I mean he was
journeyman.
Yeah.
he was a great Browns guy in 22.
Yeah.
Got about
I think
Ser-
that's what I'm
serviceable.
thinking about.
Of course, another quarterback the Browns messed up. But, it happens. It happens. Sorry, we're only on our 44th quarterback in about 30 years.
Yikes. Yeah, back on the game. I mean, the Packers secondary, that was the problem that, we needed to address going into the year, and they definitely got torched. I would say they looked pretty bad. They made Jacoby Brissett look really good, and as a team that wants to contend for a Super Bowl and like make it out of the NFC, go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, that can't really happen.
So this is kind of crazy. Jacoby Brissett's a Super Bowl champion.
Well, yeah,
He was
'cause
a backup
played-
quarterback,
Tom
yeah.
Brady's
That's
third
like
string
saying,
backup.
That's like saying.
Brandon, I don't want to hear it. He's your quarterback, and he has a Super Bowl ring.
That's like
and
saying
you
Kenny
don't.
Pickett was a.
Mm.
Okay, I
Yeah,
found
Kenny
it.
Pickett won an NFC championship, so
I found it. The Cardinals running back is Bam Knight.
Bam Knight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've heard
This
it,
is his
yeah.
3rd season.
never heard of that dude.
I've
in my
never
life.
heard of him before.
Never heard
Nope.
of him. Yeah,
Probably UDFA.
When did he get drafted? Let's see.
2021,
Yeah,
22
bio
maybe.
It'd be
maybe?
22,
Bio.
because that was the Bajan and Jameer class.
It's
That was
not.
23. 23, yeah, 23, and then 24 was the Caleb and Drake
Well,
May.
you started with the.
Jets in 22.
You started with the. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, this is weird. He started with the Jets through 22 to 2024,
How we got released and yeah.
but then he was with the Lions 23 to 25. Now he's with the Cardinals.
We don't know.
Yeah.
This is.
So this dude's
guy's
been
a
all over and hasn't done
Yeah.
anything.
Journeyman.
Yeah, he ran pretty well.
Yeah.
Jordan Love played well though.
Yeah.
Jordan Love played pretty
He
good.
went to NC State.
Romeo Dobbs had a good game. Packers offensively looked good. Like I said, 27 points. You should always win if you score in that 27 to 30. You should always win in the NFL,
Yep.
especially with the defense the Packers have. It was a close game though, and it shouldn't have been, which kind of worries
Yeah.
me a little bit, especially if our pass rush isn't. Our pass rush was amazing against this game, but if say Rashawn Gary gets hurt or someone's banged up, then we don't have the elite pass rush that we have. What's gonna happen when a quarterback can sit back there and dice up our terrible secondary? We have Xavier McKinney, but and Keyshawn Nixon's been all right.
Do you regret getting rid of Jair or no? Because he's always hurt.
I would say no. The one
Because he was strapping up Justin Jefferson when he was in Green Bay.
Yeah, that is true. But the one corner I didn't like that we let go was Rasul Douglas. We let him go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
He was really good. I liked him a lot, especially across from Jair. But as far as Jair Alexander leaving, it was kind of just like I kind of expected it. It's kind of whatever.
Ravens
He's
just picking up
always
scraps,
hurt.
Jair Alexander,
Yeah.
Roquan Smith, kind of wasting money.
Oh, Daniel, stop.
Oh my God, he's actually rage baiting David. Look at David's
Tremaine
eyes.
Edmonds is having a better year this year than Roquan Smith.
Yeah, well, Roquan plays
2
against the
sacks,
Bears this
2
week, so
interceptions.
we'll see.
The Bears could have kept Roquan Smith. They just paid him.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
true.
Tremaine Edmonds is producing better than him. So
Well, this year because Roquan's
Well,
been hurt.
this year, not the last 2 years you guys have had him.
the last 2 years, somewhat, yeah.
No.
Two-
Roquan Smith has been all pro both.
Okay,
of
but
those
listen,
years.
his
What are you
first year
talking
though,
about?
he had like 4 or 5
Stop,
interceptions
stop
when we still
coping.
have
Stop
him.
It's okay. Daniel, it's okay.
You're talking about coping. I don't want to hear.
You are
it.
arguing to a
Stop
wall. Nobody here thinks Roquan Smith is worse than Tremaine
I'm not
Edmonds.
rage baited by this.
David is
Because if the
steaming.
Ravens
David is
win-
You're
steaming.
just mad. You're gonna lose this week to the Bears out of all 32 teams.
Oh
Why are we yelling?
He gets
Guys,
crashed out
why
of
are
the
we?
league. See how calm I am?
All right, crush up.
Okay, all right. We're just gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna talk about something else. Packers get the win. Okay, all right, relax. Okay, hold on. Not even talking football anymore. We got the MLB. Talking football. No more football.
All right.
All right. So we had the week. Okay. Bring it back in. So we had the week off. During that week off was the finish of the ALDS and the ALCS series was played. ALCS was an absolute great series.
Yep.
Toronto Blue Jays advanced to their first World Series in 30 years. Come back down 3-2, beat the Mariners.
George Springer.
George Springer,
Springer.
most clutch home run probably in Blue Jays franchise history.
Yeah, for sure.
3-run bomb to take the lead in the bottom of the 7th.
They never looked back after.
Never
No.
looked back. Pitching, Blue Jays bullpen came in and shut it down. Got the last 6 out they needed. The NLCS, I mean, there's not too much to talk about. I feel like that was the cleanest sweep I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the
Yeah.
Dodgers.
The Cubs lost to this
Cheating.
team, really? The Cubs lost to the Brewers, really?
Yeah,
I know.
it really goes to show that like in the MLB there is levels to there's really levels to this.
It shows where you spend your money matters.
Yeah, exactly. And and I hate to say it, but it's like what the Dodgers did. Every team should do what the Dodgers did, but no team
Yeah.
wants to. The Dodgers spent billions. They spent $1 billion on one player,
how you
but
invest.
they spent millions and millions and billions of dollars on players and signing in. They get all these dudes they get Roki Sasaki, they get Yoshinobu Yamamoto, they get all these dudes that come over from Japan. That was a tongue twister.
You said that so fast, but he got it out properly though. So.
Yeah.
I didn't butcher it,
He didn't
but
butcher
that was quick. I'm surprised I said that. But they extend Otani. They get Mookie Betts a couple years ago. They get all these superstar players and they put them on one roster. And then they sign out Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, all these pitchers they have. They are the most stacked team. They're probably the most talented roster of all time. That's
This is
probably
the
not
2010
ridiculous.
Golden State Warriors.
Right. This is what I'm like. That is the level of dominance they're playing at right now, and they were
96
at.
Bulls level of
Right.
dominance.
It's like they have the best player at every position. They literally do. They have the best
Yeah.
starting pitching. They have the best infield. They have Shohei Ohtani. It's like, bro, they have everybody. So they absolutely kill the Brewers in 4 games. Like, absolutely destroy them.
Massacre.
Shohei Ohtani goes 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts on the mound in 1 game.
Yeah.
That is insane.
It's
That is insane.
Literally every game Otani plays, he's breaking some kind of record or setting some kind of never before record.
We got like nerf Otani
No,
sometimes.
we-
Drug test.
No, he's literally a cheat
Drug
code.
test.
He
It's
has
just
to be.
not fair. It's just
It's
not.
not.
Fair.
No.
Yeah.
Sit him
And
out during the
Did you
World
guys,
Series.
did you guys see the video of it's like the reactions of advancing to the
I
World
did.
Series? It's like the
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
the Dodgers. The dude catches the fly ball, he throws the ball into the stands, and they jog
pans,
back.
It pans to like Shohei.
Yeah, and
Shohei's
he's going like
yes.
this, like no one like ran out of the dugout or anything like that. And then it shows the Blue Jays clip. He strikes at Julio Rodriguez, and the whole stadium goes crazy.
Uh-huh.
Everybody rushes to
It's a winning
Yeah, it just
Everybody's
goes to show
screaming.
you where the levels are. It's like
Yeah.
Dodgers,
Yeah,
they're
it's a
used
winning
to
standard.
this.
It
yeah.
is exactly.
They
They have
expect to win.
right.
Yeah.
They expect to
I
win,
mean,
and they
yeah.
do.
Difference is 4-game sweep versus Game 7 comeback.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean that's
That's
got
really
something to
good.
do with it.
Yeah.
But
So
Yeah.
ALCS was definitely the more exciting series. Sucked for the Mariners. They had another
pulling for 'em.
historic Cinderella run.
Yeah.
Cal Raleigh passed Aaron Judge at home runs for
Yeah.
most in a season with 65
Might be the MVP.
from a switch hitting
MVP, yeah.
catcher.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
probably.
Catcher who switch hits 65 homers. That's definitely.
Yeah.
He's special. I feel like he's got my vote for MVP. I think he's my MVP.
It just sucks. Mariners still no World Series even appearance.
Yeah, no appearance in franchise history yet.
All right.
It's also adding on to the Dodgers like stacked roster. They also get home field advantage. Too,
Yeah,
so
exactly. They get
that's
the
gonna
first
be-
2 games in LA.
So Toronto's got to travel 3-hour time zone difference, jet lag. Of course, that's gonna suck for them. But
Yep.
you know, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
So who do you guys got?
I'm
Who
pulling
we
for the
got?
Blue Jays.
Yep.
I
I don't-
want the Blue Jays, but I know it's probably the Dodgers.
My heart,
Yeah.
my heart wants Blue
I
Jays,
need,
but my
yeah,
head
I need a
wants
7-game
Dodgers.
series.
Everyone
Yeah,
wants
I
Blue Jays. Japan has the Dodgers. That's
I feel like everybody outside of the state of California wants the
Yeah.
Blue Jays to
Yeah.
win. I mean, yeah,
The Tokyo Dodgers.
literally.
The
Literally.
They just invest. So
Yeah.
we got to look into that. It might be some racketeering is that what they call it? I don't even know.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, hope the Blue Jays win. But realistically, if you're gonna put any money on it, you're betting on the Dodgers.
Dodgers, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what we got to bring back? So it was the last year they did it was 2016, the Indians and Cubs World
Yeah.
Series.
Mm-hmm.
But the home field advantage went to the winning team that won the All-Star game. So say the
Oh,
NL,
yeah, they
the
should
NL
do
won
that.
the All-Star
Oh
game.
yeah,
Yeah.
It would
yeah,
have gone
that's
to the Cubs
good.
home field advantage.
Yeah.
They should bring
Yeah.
that back. I
They
think.
should.
They should,
Yeah.
especially because I feel like all Stars games, if they don't have anything on the line, they need to stop doing it. You're out there letting your star players.
Yeah.
Like if I own a team, I'm not letting my star players go play and potentially get hurt. No.
It's true.
But I think it's good for the game though.
Yeah.
I think
It is, but
I like that the
It's a
MLB
good break.
they still
it
try.
keeps people interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Because like you look at the NFL Pro Bowl, like that's a flag football game now.
Yeah,
It's
and
stupid.
the NBA is like a glorified scrimmage. It's like you don't like they don't even
Yeah.
play. It's always
Yeah.
just like you run down shooting half court shots and stuff. It's like
I don't think fun about the NBA
Yeah.
is the Olympics.
exactly yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's real basketball.
Well, the Celebrity All Star game is interesting though.
yeah, but that's
it
not
depends.
good basketball.
No,
No.
It's
Like
it's like us four trying to play. A game.
I will
Exactly,
say
right.
they need to stop
Literally.
letting other sport athletes play in the All Star game though, and just have it be celebrities.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, they
Micah
had
Parsons,
Puka
Puka
Nacua.
Nakua, yeah,
Dude, that
just
was crazy.
yeah,
I think Miles Garrett was in it a couple years ago too.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was.
he
was
was
just dunking everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
CJ
Yeah.
Stroud as well.
Yeah, CJ Stroud can hoop. He
Yeah,
can hoop.
I mean, who's on the Heat? Javier, I forgot his name.
Oh, what's him? Jaime Jaquez?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Jaime
yeah,
Jaquez.
Jaime
Yeah, and he
Jaquez.
dropped like what 60 on Jaquez
Yeah,
or something like that in high school.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Could we see CJ Stroud lead the NFL for NBA?
He's not.
All right.
No. All right, so we'll go ahead and shift back to our
NFL.
next week NFL predictions.
So
It's kind of a week. It's like there's not too many good games this week. I feel like.
Yeah.
I was looking
no,
at it.
on paper, no.
Yeah, there could be, but like the head-to-head matchups don't look like anything crazy.
But tomorrow, Thursday night, I think this is probably going to be like the only true game. Yeah.
Thursday night was
It's going to be
The
the
Chargers.
Chargers versus the Vikings
Right.
Ooh, in LA.
in LA.
yeah, in LA.
give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with
give
you
me
as
the
well.
Chargers.
Chargers.
I think JJ McCarthy's playing this week, but
Oh. No, Carson's
is
playing.
it
still
Wentz
Wentz?
again?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Damn.
saw that McCarthy had been practicing. I didn't know if he was gonna play.
Carson's still playing. I saw it
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I think just give me the
Chargers.
Chargers. I think the Chargers are gonna bounce back after taking a tough loss.
Khalil Mack's back too. So.
Yeah, Chargers get
Khalil Mack.
healthier. I think the
Khalil
he's
Mack.
got so
I love Khalil Mack. I still have my 2018 Khalil Mack poster from them in the playoffs, tackling Alshon Jeffrey.
Dude is about to be 17.
Cope.
You're still
Cope.
glorifying. Never mind.
Yo, David, can you like?
all right, we're good.
Coping.
Yeah, so give me the Chargers. I think the Chargers are just a better team. Chargers at home. Daniel, what about you? Who do you got?
Chargers.
David?
Chargers.
All right. Braden, you said
Yeah,
Chargers. Yeah. So I think Chargers takes one a clean sweep. Next game. This one I think has potential to be really good.
Yeah.
So Washington Commanders go into Kansas City and play the Chiefs, who are red hot. Get Rasheed Rice back. all their receivers are healthy. They look like the Kansas City Chiefs team that made the Super Bowl last year. And I hate it.
I have a
hate
big
it.
thing to say. You know, the Commanders have had bad run defense. Is this Isaiah Pacheco's breakout game this year?
It could be.
Could be.
Could be, but
No,
he's
I haven't heard much about Kareem Hunt this year. He's not doing that much.
none of the Chiefs running backs have
Nope.
played well this
I
year.
feel like they're still in the market to get a running back.
Yeah, for
For
Yeah.
sure, you know.
Could be. we could
Hopefully
see
not, but, you know, Jets, the way they're going with Brees Hall.
Yeah, Brees Hall might end
Yeah,
up.
Brees Hall could be out of there.
He
yeah.
better not.
I've seen that a lot. That, like,
I don't
Brees
know.
Hall to
I
the
think Aaron
Chiefs.
Glenn is too smart, though, to trade him to the Chiefs.
You would think, but
Jets
you never
need,
know.
Jets need to be, what's the word? Not downgraded, but there's something else.
Relegated.
Relegated to the
there you go.
USFL,
Get
yeah.
in the USFL.
Whoever wins the USFL championship
Switches
goes.
place with the
Yeah.
Jets.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I think they're red hot. They're finally fully healthy, and it's at home. So that's just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I'll be different. I'll say the Commanders.
Dave, what you got?
I'll make it a 50-50. I'll go with the Commanders.
Isn't
as well.
Debo hurt
Okay.
too? I think they're down
don't
2
remember.
receivers. I think I saw something.
They might be. I honestly don't think it matters.
I would say in Jane Daniels we trust, but Jane Daniels, my God, the sophomore slump, man, it's just.
Yeah, him
hitting.
coming back from the injuries definitely affected his play. He's
Don't say anything about the Bears game. You were thinking.
Do not say anything.
Yeah, you know,
Shut-
I just think
shut-
about
shut
him
up.
dropping the ball all the time. Literally dropping the ball the last play for us to win it.
It's not
Bro,
what
you're
I
just mad that you're bottom of your division.
No,
No
we're
one-
not. The Ravens are.
Bottom 2 in your division, sorry.
So are the Bears.
Yeah, but at least we're above 500. We're in the
No,
playoffs.
actually, the Vikings are technically the bottom because they're 3-3.
yeah.
But the Bears will end up there.
Yeah.
The Bears,
No, they're not.
we'll see. The Bears haven't played anybody good. They've played nobody good.
The Commanders aren't good.
No,
The Cowboys aren't
The Lions
good.
aren't
the
good.
Cowboys are not good
The Lions aren't good.
Okay, if the Cowboys aren't good, how come you couldn't beat them?
because Dak Prescott and George Pickens. That's why.
Bro, it's
George
Matt
Pickens.
Eberflus defense. You just played him for 3 years for 5 games, and you tell me you can't beat that weak defense?
And guess what? It doesn't matter because we're still in first place in the NFC. We control our own destiny.
Speaking of the NFC,
Speaking of the Packers, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of the Packers again.
the NFC North and the AFC North, we have the Packers going to Pittsburgh, I believe, in a Sunday night football showdown. It'll be Aaron Rodgers finally playing the Packers.
Yeah.
Yep, he
yes.
was hurt.
Yep.
I
You're right.
think-
No, you're right.
I
You're right.
think so. I think
Yep, his Achilles popped when he's supposed to play, though.
Yeah. So first time Aaron Rodgers playing against the Packers. I hope Micah Parsons sacks him 4 times.
so. Oh, please.
I honestly hope he does. I hope we just go in and dominate.
I'm pulling for the Packers.
Yeah.
I
Obviously,
Yeah,
you know I'm
gonna
gonna
have to. I'm gonna have to pull for the Packers. I can't see the Steelers win.
just can't stand them.
Daniel, pick who you want. I'm not gonna be
I'm
mad.
going to the Packers.
Alright.
I don't want to, but it's going to be the Packers.
You
Yeah.
hated that. I know. You
I
hated
think
that.
yes. I think Micah Parsons is probably going to retire Aaron Rodgers after this
I hope
game.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
I mean, you have to think an old washed Leonard Floyd pop his Achilles tendon. I mean, yeah, I was in MetLife Stadium, but still.
I don't know. Just give me the Packers. I hope they dominate. I hope they kill him.
Probably.
I hope they do. I think they will, and I hope they do. This is what Aaron Rodgers gets for wanting to leave. Although I do like.
I
love
was about to
Jordan
say,
Love.
would you? You're acting
love
like you.
Jordan Love.
You're
I
acting
love
like you
Jordan
don't
Love.
want Jordan Love.
No, I do. I like Jordan Love a lot. I think he's having a great year. He is having a great year. I hope he continues.
Mhm.
I really hope he does because I want Packers Super Bowl. Anyway,
If they can beat the Colts.
we're gonna smoke the Colts. We're gonna smoke the Colts.
No, you're not.
Nobody's worried about the Colts. Nobody.
Jonathan Taylor.
No one's worried about
Be
the
Jonathan
Colts.
Taylor.
Nah.
All right.
All right.
So
What-
for our first award,
Yay, award time.
Wait.
Woo!
Wait, we have to
We-
explain the
we
award.
have-
We
we
can't
have
just
to-
jump
we have to
into
slow
it.
down.
Daniel.
Slow
that's
down.
what I'm going to do. I was going to
Daniel.
introduce it.
So this is a new little segment that us 4 have come up with. We have Game On Awards.
Yes, us 4, Daniel.
Us 4.
Us 4 as a unit have come up
Fine.
with a couple awards. So our first one is just the Player of the Week. Game On Player of the Week.
This-
For any could be any sport.
all sports. Yeah.
All
Any
sports.
sport that we cover.
So like,
Soccer, anything.
Yep. Well,
Competitive breakdancing, anything.
yeah. Whoever
Racing?
you want.
shoot, racing.
Throw out-
Formula
throw out a
One,
name.
Max
For-
Verstappen.
yeah, Max Verstappen's my player of the week. He came back from like a 100-point deficit behind Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, who were racing for McLaren, and now he's brought that down to 40 with a terrible car.
Yeah.
So
he is-
he's winning his 5th championship in a row, and if he does it, that is ending the GOAT conversation, and he's the GOAT.
all right.
There's my take on that. All right, sorry.
So Braden goes with Formula
Yeah, I'm
One.
going with Formula One. Max
Formula
Verstappen,
One.
player of the
Alright.
week.
Hey,
Alright.
throw a wrench in it. Let's
Yeah.
make it interesting. Go ahead,
No pun
Dave.
intended.
I'm gonna move on to my player of the week. Give me Jameer Gibbs.
Yep.
Yep.
You just put up 200 total yards of offense against a really good team in the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
At home, why not just give you player of the week? Jameer Gibbs, hats off to you. He's a Bama guy, by the way.
Yeah,
Roll
he is.
Tide roll. So give me
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs looked like Madden 20 Eric Dickerson against the Buccaneers.
Literally.
He
Ultimate team.
yeah,
Dickerson.
looked absolutely crazy. Yeah,
Superstar X Factor.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was He looked absolutely insane. So that's a good pick. That was gonna be my pick, but lucky me, I had a backup. Give me Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's
Yeah.
he could be the player of the week every week, but I mean, they get the sweep on the Brewers. We talked about it earlier, 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts. He hit like 400 in that series, like 3 homers in a game and 10 strikeouts. That is especially in today's game, to do that. Like, obviously, it's Shohei Ohtani. We know
Yeah.
everybody knows who he is and what he does is next level and never seen before. But that is literally like a record. Like 3 home runs in one game for like the starting shortstop is like that's a crazy game. But then he goes
Yeah.
out there and he throws 7 scoreless innings and 10 strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my player
Dan,
of the
who
week.
you got? I'm gonna go back to mine real quick too when you're done.
So,
I
yeah,
can
so-
explain it a little more.
I have an honorable mention. It was going to be Sleepy Joe with that game. But I was kind of thinking about it. Give me Aiden Hutchinson. I just thought about this when he was talking about the Lions win. He put Tristan Wirfs in a blender. He had a spin move on
Dude,
him, and he made
I
Tristan.
saw
Yeah,
that.
he made
That
Tristan
was
Wirfs spin
insane.
around looking for him, and kind of just that whole Lions D line. They're getting so much pressure late in the game,
Yeah.
and it's just a 4-man rush. They barely had a blitz, and then you had Baker Mayfield over and under throwing everybody the whole game because of that pressure.
Baker
I think
Mayfield,
Aiden
so-
Hutchinson is back.
Yeah, he's definitely returned to. He was on pace to win the Defense Player of the Year before he got hurt.
Yeah.
I
MVP
think-
could have, to be honest, last year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, MVP too.
So yeah, he's definitely. I'm glad he is. I like Aiden Hutchinson a lot, even though he's a Michigan guy and I'm a Michigan State fan.
You know.
So I don't like Michigan at all.
I don't either.
Um,
Ohio State.
But yeah, but I like Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's a good player, and I hope he has a good career and he stays healthy because that injury was tragic. It was tragic and terrible.
All right. Back to mine real quick because I know Formula One's not a really popular thing.
Yeah.
So they have like 24 races a year, and a couple weeks ago it was like their 15th race, I believe. Max Verstappen was down about 100 points to Oscar Piastri, who is the championship leader right now. So the points is scored on like where you get in the race. So winning is 25 points, 18, 15, 12 down to 10.
Yeah.
All the way to 10 places. So with that, Max had a terrible car. Max had a terrible car. McLaren had the fastest car by far. So, in these last couple races, he won in Italy a few weeks ago. He started winning more. I was like, oh, really? Is he trying to come back in the championship? It brought that down, the point deficit, to about 60 points or so, 80 points. So these past couple races in Singapore and now in the U.S. All right.
My fault. Sorry. That was.
and Singapore and now in the U.S. where he just won, he's brought it down to 40 points. So everyone's out thinking, wait, is this actually possible? Because if he continues to win out, they're in Mexico this week, Brazil in a couple weeks, they'll come back to the U.S. and then a couple Middle Eastern countries. If he wins the rest of the races with the 25 points, the couple extra like little sprint like races, he will win the championship by 1 point. So if he does that, that'll be the greatest comeback of all time. I would say.
Yeah, this is like Tom Brady against Atlanta comeback.
28-3 Tom Brady.
This dude
All right,
Brady,
there's my
this dude
little
Brady
spiel.
dropping ball knowledge. Absolute ball knowledge. No, I don't think we've ever brought up Formula
We've
One.
never. So
Never
No.
brought up
maybe
Formula
we can
One.
do that. Maybe.
Good coverage. That's good.
Thank you.
Good,
Yeah.
All right.
good. Expanding the pod.
Yes,
I
there
like
you
it.
go.
Here we
All
go.
right.
We got 2 more awards before we get out of here. Moving on to our next award, low light of the week. I'll start with Daniel at the end of the table, and then we'll just make our way back on the break.
All right, so mine, we're going to college ball. I think it was a Friday night game during our bye week. Give me Jaron Glover, Mississippi State receiver. I don't know why, but the stadium they were playing at, they had ladders in the back of the end zone, and he goes for the ball. It's an overhead. So he's looking back, completely misaware. Goes, boom, falls into a bunch of ladders. So that's the low light. He still got the touchdown, but I mean, I think going, he was like pretty top speed for him. Just crashing into a bunch of ladders, that's going to be my low
Yeah,
light of the
that
week.
hurt.
Yeah, that's
Talk about bad luck walking under a ladder. How much you getting it from walking
Yeah.
into a ladder?
Yeah, I don't get why they have ladders there mid-game.
All right, Mason.
My low light of the week, really of the entire season, I'm also going to stick in college football, is former head coach of Florida, Billy Napier, getting fired after a win.
He did.
He got
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh
they
my
go.
God, this is
They go.
crazy.
They beat Mississippi State at home on Saturday
The
night.
same game you're talking about, Mississippi State, right? Or what did you say?
Yeah.
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 So they go and beat Mississippi State at home, and then Sunday morning, Billy Napier fired.
What?
Yes.
They fired Billy
Yup.
Napier after the game after a win.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a blowout too or something?
I don't remember the score, but Billy Napier gets fired after a win, and after, he's got one of the most talented rosters in
does.
college football, and they're just absolutely terrible. Like
Atrocious.
they're atrocious. They honestly are. They have a losing record. They have DJ Lagway, who is one of the best young quarterbacks in the nation, and they have nothing to show for it. So they fired Billy Napier, and that is my low light, getting fired after a win.
David?
Moving on to me, my low light of the week. I just
This is a close
had it
game.
in my- Tua Tagovailoa getting benched.
Oh, yep.
For,
Oh,
Quinn
yeah.
Ewers,
Yeah.
the Dolphins.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's
Against the Browns.
terrible. Just can't get benched.
You can't.
Just can't do that. That's my low light.
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, he threw like 3 interceptions.
Just Tua's
Oh, yeah.
career almost.
He threw it right to the what was his name?
Yeah.
I can't think of his name now.
Yeah.
The Browns.
You're a
DB.
Browns fan.
I know. I can't think of his name.
Oh my God.
Rashawn
Brady.
my God,
Jenkins.
Brady.
No.
Casual.
Casual.
All right.
Casual.
All right. My
Yeah,
low
like-
light.
Bandwagon Browns fan. Top 5 sentences never ever said.
All right, just
Go ahead.
My
Brady.
low light of the week is Baker Mayfield. This is
He did struggle.
he did struggle.
Mhm.
This is maybe Carolina Baker Mayfield, I guess you
Yeah.
could say, when he was trying to.
Or just Cleveland.
Or just
no,
Cleveland.
No, no, no,
Just
no, no,
Cleveland
no,
Baker.
no.
You can-
no,
you can
stop.
say
You can
It's
say
I'm not
Cleveland.
saying
That's
it.
okay.
You
It's
can
okay.
say
He took us to the
Cleveland Baker.
playoffs in like 20
Exactly.
years.
He was good at the start and it was terrible at the end. Cleveland Baker. No, exactly. Not even Carolina.
Carolina Baker.
Mitchell Trubisky was like that in the Bears too.
Yeah, that's true. Had the 1 year. He
Yeah.
did have the 1 year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
know.
he was overthrowing, underthrowing everybody. He hit the the Lions DB in the back trying to throw to Mecca Buka.
Oh yeah, and another big
Completely
thing.
underthrows it.
Their secondary. Hold on. No, this is another thing about Baker being a low light. Their secondary was completely hurt. There's like all practice players, like practice squad players, and they're terrible.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Braden. Go ahead.
No, I lost my train of thought now. Thanks, Daniel.
Oh, no.
You're
All
welcome.
right, anywho.
Baker
low-
Mayfield is the
low
low
light of the
light.
week is Baker Mayfield for me.
All right, very last
All right,
award.
I'll start it off.
We got crash out of the week.
Mm.
I'll go first.
Oh.
Julio Rodriguez. I believe that was him. Post game interview for the
Oh
for the
yeah.
Mariners
it
when they
was.
lost. He let out a gigantic scream. I'm sure we'll have it played
Yeah.
somewhere in this episode. But I feel your pain when you lose a game like that.
Yeah.
When you're that close to going to a World Series.
Yeah.
It's pretty justifiable.
Yeah.
It's justifiable. Crash.
And
Alright.
and to add on that, Julio Rodriguez was full count, 2 outs in the last inning, and he swung at ball 4 to end the season.
In the dirt.
Yeah.
Not even close to the strike zone. Swung.
Golf
Good.
club swing.
Good slider.
Happy Gilmore's.
Yeah. So down to your last pitch, you either get walked or you strike out or whatever. Down to your last pitch of the season, and you strike out swinging.
Mhm.
I definitely
Alright.
definitely feel his pain as a baseball player. I definitely know how that feels.
Former
But yeah.
baseball player that hurts.
Yeah, definitely. He did let out a very loud scream in that interview. It was very loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel the pain. But I think the Mariners will bounce back. They'll definitely bounce back.
All right, my crash out of the week it happened last week on our little bye week, but the entirety of the St. Louis Blues hockey team.
Yeah, they jumped the Blackhawks.
Frank Nazar just scored the 4th goal out of the 8 goals they got last Wednesday. It was 8-3 win Blackhawks. Frank Nazar goes ahead and he's down the side of the rink, got the puck, he shoots it, but he was going a little too fast, so he kind of like backed into the goal.
No, he kind of got pushed into the goal.
Yeah, he kind of got pushed into the goal, kind of spun around a little bit, and he bumped into the goalie, but he knocked the goal off the thing. All of a sudden, here comes the Blues defender, jumps on his back, and starts punching him. And then everybody just kind of swarms, and and then another guy. The guy didn't even do nothing. The Blackhawks player, he was kind of on the ground.
Yeah.
Blues player just kind of like rips him and like throws him to the ground. He's like, "Dude, what did I do? I was just kind of in the scruff."
Yeah.
So that was a little unsportsmanlike with them, but Blues are the Blues, and Blackhawks own you guys. So
Yeah.
Real.
crash out of the week is St. Louis Blues.
My crash out of the week is actually thanks to Daniel. He showed me this before the pod. I thought it was pretty funny. So after last week, the Minnesota Vikings take a loss, and a fan on Instagram DM'd defensive back Isaiah Rodgers
Digital footprint, by the way.
That's
a
crazy.
very, very expletive message that I probably can't repeat.
No, we'll have it blurred out, but
Yeah.
it'll be on screen.
So he after the game, after Isaiah Rodgers takes a tough loss, he probably is already he's angry. He's mad
down,
at himself at
yeah.
the team, down, and gets a DM from some random dude probably from
Vikings
Minnesota, middle of nowhere,
Middle of
Minnesota.
nowhere, yeah.
Just absolutely going off on the defense and the team
Calling
as a
him
whole.
names,
Yeah,
saying he's
yeah. So
Telling
like
him
we said, very
Yeah.
expletive. So can't really go into depth about the message, but that fan is my crash out of the week. that is my crash out.
So my crash out of the week, this is crazy. This is going to be the whole Seahawks defense crashing out on Jackson Smith. JSN?
The Texans
Oh,
defense?
Yeah, Texans. Yeah.
Texans defense.
Okay,
That
so
was funny. That
they
was
get
funny.
an interception off of JSN, and then they stiff arm him into the ground, straight dribble him like a basketball, and they all go and charge him, and they charge him on the bench. And this is a great clip.
The ref.
The ref
saved him.
protecting him, just full over him.
Yeah, just laid on him on the bench.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Mini Pekka.
literally, yeah.
Jeez.
But I don't get why they're. I mean, he
Yeah,
got.
I don't even know what happened.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
I think JSN might have got a bit pushy after the play because of the
Caleb Staley
interception.
got into it. On
No,
the-
I was watching it. He didn't really get pushy. He was just trying to block him, and
Try to make
he
the
got
tackle.
stiff armed in the head, and his helmet flew off, and he just ran to the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, then he gets like pushed back and he just sits on the bench.
Yeah, and then here comes the ref, and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a funny clip, but
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, kind of random, I mean, the Seahawks won that one.
yeah,
I mean, no,
Seahawks
not
won.
Seahawks. The
Texans.
Texans won that interception, and you
Oh.
put Jason in the ground.
Yeah.
I don't get why they crashed out on
I
Jason.
don't know why they need to.
Texans, I
feel
don't
they need
know.
to keep fighting.
Maybe he said
Maybe it's
something.
because they've been bad these past 2 years, so maybe it's like
Yeah.
built up aggression.
Who knows?
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
Yeah. But yeah, that is our last little segment.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something new. Just
Maybe we'll
please
bring
let
out
us know if you don't
more
like
awards as the year goes
it. Yeah,
on.
for sure.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's
So
all we got
I think
today.
that's us. So thank you for tuning in to Game On, and I'm Braden.
David.
My name's Mason.
My name's Daniel, and this will be our new schedule. Monday DHS, Wednesday will be professional.
Yep. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
out.
Peace.